Finally getting around to streaming crochet stuff, and I also figured out something really cool and nifty. So we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, this is I have not tried what I'm about to do. Um, and so I'm hoping it works and it works well. But let's get started, shall we?
Sorry about that. Oh, my headset still had volume going. Hi, hi. I figured out how to use my phone as a webcam, and I still have my handy dandy overlays. So cute. I know. I'm nerding out for like no reason, but still. Oh. So you're probably wondering, no headset, so we're not today. Today's yeah, today's not Wednesday. Today is not Friday. Thus, I'm not doing that. At least not right now. Um, what I do want to work on is something I've been working on since February. You're probably wondering, why am I waving the Google Dino Pixel around? It is actually a tapestry crochet pattern that I have been working on for forever. So I have a pattern that I have written myself using the Google Dino Pixel. Okay, it's for a cardigan. Um, it calls. Hang on, let me. Actually, you know what? Y'all can hear me just fine. If you can't, you can let me know in the chat. Um, it calls for 50 crochet panels. It calls for 13 solid black, 13 solid white, and then 12 of another panel and 12 of another panel. And I'll show you. Now, I've got my white all done. It was the easiest of them. Solid white. I just started on my blacks, like my solid black. I got 2 done in the last 2 days, which is impressive considering black yarn is the hardest to see. You cannot see your stitches. This is the one I finished today. Look how nice and crisp, and it curls right there, so it's like kind of hard to hold up. But yeah. So I've got 2 of these, and then I'm going to show you the fun ones. I've got 4 of these done. Isn't it cute? But you're gonna notice something as I drop them, okay? That's the first one I ever did. Much sharper, much nicer. Bam! Ugly again. And then kinda in between. And this is what the back looks like. We don't look at the back. The back's actually gonna be lined in fabric when this is all said and done. And then the freaking hard ones, okay? This is the first one I did. And this is the second one. Do you see an issue? Why is this one so small? I think I miscounted. That is why. Like, maybe, bam. We don't know. But we gonna get there. I know, I shouldn't sing. This is so much fun. So, so, so. I'm going to torture myself once again. Yeah. And I'm going to do, So I've got 3 panels that I need to do more of. Okay. I need to do let's see, I have 2 done. I need to do 11 more of these. I've got 4 of these done, which means I need to do 8 more of these. I don't count this little one because this little one is, well, it's obviously messed up. So it's probably going to be a pocket, or I might give it to somebody as a gift. But I've got 1 of this one done, so I need to do 11 more of these. So we're gonna do the quickest one today, which is the solids, because if I can get these bad boys done, then I just have to worry about those. Because yes, even the white background with the black dino is like harder than just solid black to me. If you're wondering about the pattern, this pattern, okay, it is you're gonna do 25. You're gonna chain 25, and then you're gonna chain 1 more, and that 1 more is not gonna count because you're gonna like go into the chain when you go back through. And then of course, well, let me hold it up so you can see. I have grids, and this pattern is 26 rows total. So you should have 3 solid rows above and below your dinosaurs. So if your background's white, you should have 3 solid white, 3 solid white. If your background's black, 3 solid black, 3 solid black, and then of course your dino in the middle. I literally just looked up like the pixel art and then like drew it on some grid paper and counted it. I have other patterns too that I have attempted this one. It's not that bad. But I literally I looked up like Sailor Moon pixel art and started like copying it so I could draw it. And I even made little keys for it. Aren't these cute though? I mean, like legit cute. But alas, we're gonna work on some dinos today, or at least the solid panels that go with the dinos. So, best invention ever is one of these and a yarn winder. I know you can't even see the yarn in here unless if I like move it away from my shirt. I'm probably gonna have to get another skein because one of the solid black panels or one of the dino panels that's like the black background with the white dino, and 2 of the solids is what wiped out most of the yarn in this. And I am probably gonna have to rewind this this mess because I'm like trying to find the tail to pull it through the hole, and I apparently have just found the other freaking end of the entire skein, which is irritating me. Oh, come on, I just had you untangled. Okay. This is kind of like embarrassing to have to deal with on camera, like during a live stream. Like, no lie. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my yarn winder and rewind this shit. Cause why not? My bottle, my bottle. You tell I do this a lot. Oh yeah. Look at little baby yarn cake. Baby yarn cake. So I'm gonna have to go get another skein of yarn. And yeah, be right back. I literally have a box of yarn that's nothing but black and white yarn. We're just gonna twist this thread. It will not go right in the thing. So until it gets smaller, it is just gonna have to sit on my desk, unfortunately. But we are not touching it until we use up baby yarn. Baby yarn's gonna go right in here. And only the itty bitty cross hang on. Yeah, I bought one of these back when I lived in Little Rock, I want to say, from Joann's, which is anybody who does any kind of crafts ever, you know Joann's does not exist anymore. Big sad. Big sad. Okay, we got our yarn. Don't ask me what weight this is. I have no clue. I bought this on a whim for a totally different project and then never did just said project. And then I was like, oh, you know what? It's February. I'm gonna make my husband a dino cardigan because I discovered tapestry crochet and I think I can do it. Um, and his birthday is like sometime in September. You've seen how many panels I have total out of 50 panels. I've been working on this since like I I want to say like um probably wobbly um February. It is now August. I only have 13 of the regular white, 4 of the black dinos on white background, 1 of the white dino on black background, and 2 of the solid blacks. And I still, when I finish crocheting all this, have to line them with fabric so the ugly backs don't show, and then sew it all together. What did I do to myself? What? So anyway, we're gonna get started. First, we're gonna do the slip knots. Slip knots. Oh yeah. So, a little trick I learned, which I don't know if this goes for every project, but I have discovered that if you use like a hook that's like 2 sizes bigger, at least 2 sizes bigger than what your pattern calls for, to like do the chain or the foundation, it makes it easier to go into with the hook that is called for. So I'm starting with a 6-point-millimeter. I don't know if you can see that very well. By the way, these nice, wonderful plastic rubber hooks, I'm able to use a lot longer than my metal ones. I got them off of Temu. $7. I know a lot of people hate on Temu because like the whole Chinese factory thing, but some of us can't afford to buy these for 50 bucks at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And yes, I do have the metal ones that I bought for like 10 at Walmart, but I'm able to crochet for like 20 hours straight with these, whereas only like 10 with the metal ones. So, yeah. Um, yeah. Whew. So we shall begin. So I made two, but technically that's only one. So we're gonna go 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just lost count already. Already lost count. My bad. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1 and skip. So skip this one that I just did, and then 1 again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so that was 25. Calls for 25 grids. I just made 25 grids. So I'm going to grab my cute first person to give me my first sub is going to receive that mermaid when it is finished. It is not finished yet. Today is Tuesday. I should be getting the eyeballs for it in 2 days in the mail. So the sucker should be finished this weekend. Yeah. And when it is, and I get my first sub, somebody's gonna get a stuffed mermaid. Also, I did also say that if I made affiliate, I will be getting a tattoo. I have the tattoo planned. If you want to see the plan, like what it'll look like, or at least the inspiration art for it, join my Discord. It's called the Splash Pad. I have it posted there. And for those of you who do subs, I have a special channel, like special section just for you, only you can access. It's called Honorary Mermaids. But for those of you who just want to join the Discord and chill, you get the small fish roll. Because you have the small fish, fishy, fishy. I'm just making the, like, my vibe today is just like, I'm all over the place. I went in for a doctor's appointment this morning. I didn't exactly get good news. In fact, I got no news. Which they say no news is good news, except in this case, I have like inconsistent stabbing pain in my belly, like on and off every day for like the last almost 3 weeks. So no news is not good news in this case, but I did get a referral for a couple places. But then I had to Uber back home, and the drive back home kind of like made me really, really motion sick. So I ended up taking a like 3 to 4 hour nap. So now I'm kind of like off my like feels. So, all right. So now we have switched our hook size, and it's gonna feel a little loose. Don't worry about it. We are gonna go in, yarn, and pull through, and we are going to do what's called a single crochet stitch all the way through. I'm not sure if I can show you very well, I'm gonna try. You're gonna go in through the chain. Let me get it in the chain. So I've got it in the chain. I'm gonna grab my yarn, pull it through. So I have two loops on my hook. I'm gonna grab the yarn again and pull through both, and that is giving me my second row. I'm gonna do that all the way through this entire pattern. I know, single crochet, like the worst stitch invented. It is literally the easiest stitch I know to color change during one of these monstrosities. Rawr. Hydrate time. Yes, this is my cup I got from W, and yes, I decorated it with stickers I got from my birthday last month. My husband's cousin and his cousin's girlfriend, and their sister and other cousin got me these stickers for my birthday. And it was like the best gift ever. One of the best gifts ever. As far as aesthetic goes. The best birthday gift I've ever gotten though is the very thing that I play video games on right now. My new PC. Thank you, Luckless Monster. And then my other best birthday gift ever. Actually, I'll tell you about that when I'm crocheting. I really need a drink. And no, it's just water today, guys. So, not last December, because last December was not a good, December. December before last, uh, or was it December? No, no, no. It was September actually. It was September. So around my birthday, I saw a posting on Facebook that Ray Parks was going to be in Memphis, which is an hour and a half from where I live, so Memphis, Tennessee. And he, for those of you who have met me, I'm not just mermaid obsessed. Like, yes, I love mermaids, but I have another obsession that runs even deeper and is far older. And it actually influenced a decision that affected like 8 years of my life. Actually, more than that, because it still affects me today. I'm a G.I. Joe fan, like hardcore. I've seen every movie, every cartoon. I've probably read at one point every comic. Now, I haven't read any in a while because, like, that obsession has kind of died out. Like, I'm still a hardcore G.I. Joe fan, but like, I've burnt myself out, is what happened. Because I was obsessed for, when I say years, I'm not even joking. I discovered G.I. Joe when I was 8 years old, watched one episode of G.I. Joe Renegades, and was like, I'm going to enlist when I'm older. I'm not even joking. And I did, but that's not part of the story right now. So I'm freaking out, of course, when I see this Facebook post that my favorite actor is going to be literally an hour and a half from me. Okay? An hour and a half. Like I couldn't even fathom it. So I tell my husband, I was like, look. I will understand if money is too tight for us to make the trip. I will understand if we cannot afford to go see him. Okay? You can tell me no. Like love of my life, spoil me. But you can tell me no once in a while. This man literally like texts his boss at the time and goes, "Hey, I need this day off." and it says, make sure you request this day off too. And I'm like, really? You know? So, heard about backyard, can't see. Um, I was like, I was in shock. So, cue to the big day, uh, my husband shows up like, I want to say the week before, or like the day before or something. I was like off the day before or something, and comes in carrying like 2 plastic bags full of like comic books. And he goes, pick one. I open it. It's a bunch of G.I. Joe comic books. I love this man so much. So much I ended up marrying him. Um, he's like, pick one. I go, like, are you taking the rest back or something? He goes, no, 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 no. Pick one to get signed. And I'm like, are you sure? Because it's like $80 to get something signed. He goes, just pick one. He got like the Snake Eyes Silent Edition. Oh yeah, the reason I'm like Ray Parks is my favorite actor. I didn't even explain that part. ADHD in the making, guys. So Ray Parks is known for 3 movie series. Okay. The first one, not he's not as well known in it. In one or two of the X-Men movies, he played Toad, which is, you know, um, into the movies, not into him. Loved him. Um, and then in the Star Wars series, he plays Darth Maul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, in the 2 live-action G.I. Joe movies, well, I guess there's like 3 now, but the newest one, I'm not so much a fan of. Um, but in the first 2, G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra and G.I. Joe Retaliation. Sorry, I don't know why, but like almost every G.I. Joe movie in existence has like G.I. Joe, and then the next half of the title has to start with the letter R. Like Rise of Cobra, Retaliation, Resolution, Renegades, Real American Heroes. Like you see where I'm going, like my brain had to like what's not animated and what is, you know? So he got so that's why I like him so much. Like I said, huge G.I. Joe fan, you know, and he plays the ninja. Oh yeah, I went through a ninja obsession too. Hence why I like anime. Like, yeah. Anywho, um, fast forward, uh, brain worked today for me. So my husband got me like the Silent Snake Eyes edition. He got me like some different G.I. Joe comics. And then he got me this one, and it was really, really cool. And he told me the story of how he came across this one, but he's better at telling it than I am. But so you know how some movies there's like the movie and then there's like the director's cut. He basically got me the writer's version of a director cut for the first edition of GI, like the very first edition of the GI Joe comics, like the first one to ever be published. He got me basically the director's cut of that, and I got it signed by Ray Parks. So yeah, 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 yeah. Um, fun times in the neighborhood. I don't even remember how I got onto that story. Um, the reason it was fresh in my mind, I know, is because we were talking about cool experiences that people in my friend group have had. The guy who gifted me my PC, Luckless Monster, or as we call him, D sometimes. he's actually met like quite a few of his heroes. So, and apparently one of them was kind of a douche canoe. So yeah. Oh. Um, so I guess I should probably tell you, if you haven't noticed already, you can now use my fancy mermaid emotes. So yay to that. Um, so some of them I paid a cute girl named Dia on Twitter to do, and some of them are just temporary placeholders until I can actually have some fresh ones designed. Um, they are not there to stay. All right, and we let me see. No, I need to do one more stitch. All right, so when you get to the end, you'll have one loop with two loops right there because you just pull through the two loops. You're going to chain one, and then you're going to turn your work around. Okay? So, like, it was this direction, now it's going to be this direction. And then you're just going to start going, and you're probably going to get like into a rhythm, and then that rhythm's going to get interrupted because this is acrylic yarn and it likes to separate when it should probably just get a divorce. I'm joking, I'm joking. If that offends anyone, I'm sorry. I'm the product of divorced parents. Um, Now I do have a stepmom. She's pretty cool. Love her to death. I just call her mom. But I do occasionally make jokes about my upbringing because you gotta joke about it. Oh yeah, and you're gonna want to make sure that your tension is like, I wouldn't say super tight, but firm is the word I'm gonna use. And yes, it is gonna curl on you, but once you get a little bit of weight behind it, it'll stop curling as badly. And I should probably warn you, you're gonna go through both loops, not front and you're gonna go through full. Can I speak today without stumbling over my words? Goodness. You are gonna go through both front and back loops, not just front, not just back, but front and back. And yes, that is the thing. And no, this is not a tutorial. I just like explaining for no reason to fill the void because the void needs to be filled. And sometimes I can just breeze through a few stitches and I'm fine. And then other times it's like I can't see them to like go. And then like occasionally I'll get like one loop, but I won't get both loops, so then I'll have to go back. But when I try to go back, like one of the loops is like, I guess unraveling, and so my hook gets caught, and that irritates me to no end. And I keep catching the yarn on my elbow, so we're gonna move a little ball like right here. And then that way I can just lean back. Oh yeah, my chair is the bungee cord type chair, so it's like really uncomfy. Uh, I think I can only sit in it for like I want to say like 3 hours in one sitting before I'm like miserable. And yes, it does leave the little rope imprints all across my like back of my legs, which is really annoying. I got one last loopy loops to do. Okay, so that was row 3. We're getting a little bigger. I'm gonna change shirts to like something that's a lighter color so you can actually like kind of see the yarn. Because I feel like that's kind of ruining y'all's experience of like watching me crochet. I don't know. Is it? I'll be right back.
Yes, Iron Banner. Because they released because you had the one from the Warlord's Ruin dungeon, the shock rocket, and then yeah, and then we got the fire one, the solar one during an event or something. It was like a season, and then what you call it? We got the strand one for final shape. But I had a god roll stasis, and the stasis is gone now. I have a couple other ones,
That's
but
rough.
And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Went to change a shirt so you can see my yarn a little better. Yeah, that's better. For some reason, I just have like a ton of black shirts for no reason. I also noticed, for some reason, my stream wasn't going to both Twitch and YouTube. It was just going to YouTube, which kind of sucks because, like, if you're on Twitch, you just miss like all the fun, you know? Um, it's on YouTube though. Like, so anyway, we are crocheting. Little recap. Um, I need to make. I've made 2 of these. I need to make 11 more, and then I need to make 11 more of these, and then I need to make 9 more of these. And I have all 13 of these done for a total of 50. Because I'm making my husband a cute little dino cardigan. And I love him so much, which is why I'm crocheting with black yarn. For those of you who are just now joining us, hi, hi, hi. You know what a pain in my ass black yarn is. And if you don't, hell, pick up a crochet hook and join me. For those of you who are just now joining, you're probably wondering, where's the video games? I did say if I made affiliate that I want to do more crochet stuff, not just video games. I'm still gonna do video games like hardcore. I'm already playing. I'm gonna stream it as I play. But I crochet stuff too. So I wanted to kind of do more crochet stuff. Anyway, we just finished row 3, so now we're moving on to row 4. There is total 25 stitches. If you are following along, you were supposed to chain a total of 26 because one of those did not count. And then it is going to be 26 rows total. And it is all single crochet. Both front and back loops all the way through. That way you don't get this weird wavy effect. I don't know if you can tell, but I did front loops only on like almost every panel. Except this one. This one I did all loops, not just front and back. Whereas this one I also messed up somehow and it's like so much smaller. It's just front loops all the way through. So yeah. Disaster. So what I'm thinking of doing is just gifting this to somebody as like a really cute coaster. I actually might give it to my husband for his office at work. As like a cool dino coaster. So the next project that I plan on doing is I've actually got a few. So I need to finish crocheting that mermaid that I was crocheting, which the eyeballs for that should be in the mail like in 2 days. So I'll finish that really fast. I have a Minecraft hat that I've been commissioned to do that I'm like I've got all the little itty bitty squares that are like this big for the front because the front's supposed to be the face of a creeper. I've got that done. I just need to finish sewing them all together and then I need to like I don't know, figure out something for the back. Because I can't do a million itty bitty squares. Like that was worse than just normal tapestry crochet, in my opinion. And I'm still having to sew all those together. It did use less yarn, though, I'll say that. I say that as I look up and I have a little, I say little, I have like a little duffel bag full of itty bitty skeins. They're all like this big. And there's like a rainbow variety of them. But after I finish the hat and the mermaid, I think the next two projects I'm going to do, I have another baby cousin on the way, and their nursery theme is like polar bears and penguins, and I'm just now learning how to do Sasha. Sorry, my dog is very itchy, and she likes to whine when she scratches. Um, but I'm probably gonna crochet a couple either polar bears or penguins or something. And my mom, I told her, because she likes Baby Yoda, I'm going to tapestry crochet her a baby Yoda blanket out of like I want to say like chunky Chanel yarn. I'm thinking so it'll be nice and soft. I know she has a wool allergy, so I can't do like soft wool or anything. And I'm so sick of acrylic, like really, really sick of acrylic. And I've only ever tapestry crocheted with acrylic. So I want to change things up. I also have another friend who's going to be having a baby in October. So I might try to crochet her like a little pumpkin or a cat or something, like a black cat or something for the baby, because we're hoping she'll be a Halloween baby. And that's gonna be fun. I swear. I've got baby fever like so bad. Like being a newlywed is nobody warned me about the baby fever. Like like I work in a grocery store. People will just bring their children in and just let me hold them. Who looks at me and goes, "Oh, would you like to hold my baby?" Like if I was a mother, I would be like, "Uh-uh." But like at the same time, I'm so happy because I get to like see and hold adorableness, and it is like it makes my heart melt. And of course, like occasionally I'll like walk past the baby aisle and I'll see like dino onesies or like a cute little outfit with like sea creatures on it, and I'm like, oh, the best of both worlds. Because like my husband is dino obsessed and I'm mermaid obsessed. So you know that when we have kids, their nursery is going to be the combination of mermaids and dinos. Because why not? No, I want to stay by your side. I don't want to go far away. I'm here to stay with you, my love. Won't you stay by my side, my love? Can't you see My heart is yours till the end of time. I'm yours, I'm yours. Don't you know I'm yours till the end of time, my love. Sorry, I'm bored. Muhalu! Muhalu! I didn't realize you were in the chat. I have my like headset muted because it's like really loud and my mic on my phone picks it up. I didn't even realize you were in the chat. Hi, girl. Amber's all dino theme. And no, your comment didn't make me run away. I promise. What do you think? Aren't they cute? Actually, this is a better one. Aren't they cute? Rawr. It doesn't show me, right? I'm literally just crocheting these solid black panels right now, though. So sorry to disappoint you if I'm not doing anything fancy or entertaining today. I also ignore my very terrible singing. I didn't realize anybody was in the chat yet because like nobody been in the chat for a while, which also part of my problem is Restream did not go to Twitch. It only went to YouTube for like half of my stream. So I was bored and trying to keep myself entertained. You got chicken nuggets? Did you get the dino nuggies? The dino nuggies are the best nuggies, except for the sea creature ones. Oh, did you like come when I was like on did you like come when I was on like the just chatting or not just chatting the be back soon? I went to change shirts so you could like see the yarn because I was wearing a black shirt. And before that, I went to get a yarn skein. Oh, you're using my little whatchamacallits. My little emotes. You remember when I ordered those from Dia like 5 years ago? I paid like $5 for them back when she was like oh, well, you know, I have my like restream set to where it'll go in my Discord channel. That's like how I'm reading my chat right now. Yes, I finally get to use them, which I need to order more because I've only got the 5 and I want more for my channel because I had to make some substitutes for like extra ones. What do you think of like my about me page? I cleaned it up. You get your Prime back on the 10th. What does Prime do anything special or something? And are you talking about Amazon Prime? Because I don't have that. Oh, one free sub a month. Nice. Maybe I should get Amazon Prime. Have you watched any like good anime lately? I know you're always hitting me up with like the good romances. Sorry, I'm like eyeballing this stitch so hard. Oh, you family share? Yeah, I used to family share my mother-in-law's, but then I got into a fight with her, so now I don't. Look at the Bebe yarn cake. The little Bebe yarn cake. It filled that entire container before. And I did like this panel and these two panels. And now it's a bitty. Girl, the rest of Apothecary Diaries is lit. Like, no lie. Apparently there's gonna be like another season. Like, I thought the show was over. Um, it is not. Or so I've heard. Like, it feels like it's over, but I don't think it is. Although I think they might do a movie. See, that's what I thought too. Oh, Nina the Starry Bride. I need to go back. I heard there was like more updates for that. Um, I I kind of quit reading it and watching it for a while just because I hadn't seen any updates. And then like almost a year's gone by, and now I'm like big sad, and I just dropped a stitch. Um, but I got like really far into the manga, and it was so good. So what have you been playing lately? I know you were playing Peaks the other day. You bought it on tablet to read manga, and you haven't used it? That's funny. Oh yeah, so I bought I bought those like eyeballs for that mermaid plushie. I also bought a what I'm hoping is a pretty seafoam blue rug for my gaming setup. Fate Trigger playtest has been fun. Ooh, that's the weird game that you were trying to tell me about the other day. Slowly working on Claire Obscure. Claire Obscure, what's that? Is that's not that the something 33, is it? With the anime waifus? Yeah, yeah. Called it. Not saying people who have or like anime waifus are weird. I'm just that kind of game is not my niche or comfort zone. Expedition 33. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I literally started that game. I started playing that game right before I got my new PC and haven't touched it since. Because I've been trying to campaign run Destiny 2. And I think when I finish campaign running Destiny 2, I might go back to playing that and streaming that. Because by the time I finish campaign running Destiny 2, I'm going to be uh I'm going to be so burnt out on Destiny again. Like I Pantheon, I like my first raid that I ever did on Destiny 2 was Pantheon. And we did that for a month straight because each week they added more to the raid. And I went from having like 80 hours to 200 hours on Destiny 2 just because of Pantheon. and then right after Pantheon, Final Shape dropped. I bought the expansion for Final Shape, played through the campaign, and then didn't touch it again until like just recently. Like I don't even own the new campaign because I'm waiting until I get through all the campaigns. So not all the raids are that long. That was actually like a event raid. That wasn't a regular raid. The regular raids actually, if you're in with somebody who knows what they're doing and can explain it, like if you find a good Sherpa, those raids are not that long. I need to count my stitches real quick. So I'm gonna loosen up my loop so I don't lose it. Because I don't remember what row I'm on. Alright, so we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I should have put a stitch marker right here when I made it to row 5, and I got distracted. You did get me running my mouth, Muhalu. Shame on you. My original crochet kit, the metal ones. And I just have a loose hook right here because it came with, I don't even know. Handy dandy stitch markers. And yes, I need more than just this because you always need a good stitch marker. I am going to use Little Cyan Blue. I only need 5 for this because at the you'll do 5, put a stitch marker in, do 5, and you'll do that 5 times, and then you'll do one more row, and then the square will be done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I had it right the first time. Okay. This marks 5 rows, and then I've done 2, so I need to do 3 more. And Muhalu, it will be on you to remember what row I'm on, since you distracted me. Alright, now we can go back to talking. So, as somebody who has been streaming a lot longer than me and has had a larger following than me for a long time, now that I've made affiliate, what are some things to expect or things that I should do that will make my like streams go better? Oh, did you step away? I guess she stepped away. This is the way. Oh, she's back. Honestly, I think you're already doing great. Posting on other platforms helps grow, which I lacked on doing the past year. So I live stream. I was trying to live stream on TikTok, but for whatever reason, that just was not working for me. So I live stream on YouTube and Twitch. When I go live, I post on Tweet because Streamlabs has that auto option. And then whenever I post my recording on YouTube, I have a bot that'll auto clip shorts and put the shorts on YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Twitter for me. And then I will also make my own posts on Facebook. That way I'm hitting that quinfecta. I recommend keeping consistent and not taking long breaks. Stick to a schedule. I don't take this advice or rule. No, you do not. I'm trying to stick to a schedule. So Wednesday and Friday nights are going to be my main stream nights. Those are the days that I'm going to stream video games. The rest of the week, Monday nights, I don't want to get in the habit of streaming on because those are my D&D nights. Every other Monday night, I play a character in this company called Theater of Dice. You go through moods and get overstimulated at times. I do too. Pretty sure that's called ADHD and anxiety and depression. I could be wrong though. I have been known to be wrong a lot. For never thought about streaming D&D. So I have, however, I don't have dual monitors, so to be able to stream like what the players see versus what the DM sees, I'd have to have a second monitor display, and I don't have that. So I'm trying to save up for a dual monitor setup, but that's gonna be a while. Instead, one of my players, he goes by Jbrum2002 on Twitch. He's the one that when I raided, he was playing Final Fantasy a while ago. He is one of my players. He plays Asna in my Zuku the World Resets campaign, which is currently on hiatus until September. He is also my GM for Theater of Dice. We are currently in a Pathfinder campaign called Outlaws of Alkenstar, where I play a tennis ball addicted Shuni that shoots tennis balls out of a rocket launcher. And she just recently unlocked like alchemical vials and is like a firework expert. We just hit level 3. So tomorrow I'm gonna link up with him and like update my character sheet. But the running joke is anytime there's a bathroom